Hey Canucks fans, it is Canucks game day, and they kick off a very make-or-break 7-game homestand. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Wednesday, March the 9th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. It's a massive game, and tonight, it's Wednesday night, so it's my regular Wednesday night live stream. I'll start as soon as the game ends. I think it's a bit of a later start after 7:30, so somewhere between 10 and 10:15, I think I'll get going tonight. And yes, I look forward to wrapping up the game and talking about some other things as well. So make sure you join me tonight at just after 10 p.m. for my Wednesday night live stream. I don't think the Canucks are going to make any lineup changes from the team that's been winning the last couple games. And so although Tucker Pullman is healthy, I'm not sure if he gets in tonight, but we'll see. The Canucks are skating about an hour from now. I probably won't do another vlog unless something crazy happens in the morning skate. So I expect it to be Miller, Besser, and Pearson on the top line. Then you have Pettersson with Garland and Höglander on the second line. Then a third line of Horvat, Chason, Podkolzin, and then a fourth line of Mott, Lamico, and Highmore, of course. Then Oyel, Myers, Hughes, Shen, Hunt, Hamnick. So that would mean that Madison Bowie, Tucker Pullman would be your extras, as well as Sheldon Rempel. Phil DiGiuseppe sent back down to Abbotsford. Sheldon Rempel coming back up, likely to spend time just practicing with the big club as opposed to actually getting into the lineup tonight. And of course, Thatcher Demko will be your starter. Montreal Canadiens. First and foremost, I won't be at the game. Wednesday night's my church night, so I was able to unload my tickets. But yes, Montreal Canadiens, always a fun game. Always so many Montreal Canadiens fans, just like the Toronto Maple Leafs had all their fans in last month, even at a 50% game. It's full capacity tonight, and I know a large percentage, not the majority, but a large percentage of fans tonight will be cheering for the Habs. So it's always makes for a great atmosphere, and the Habs are good. The Habs have been better. They've won 7 out of 8 under new coach Martin St. Louis, and yeah, they're still at the bottom or near the bottom of the standings overall, but at least they are playing a lot better. So this, for sure, is certainly not a gimme game. And that's what I want to get into. This is make or break time for the Canucks. They are sitting just 4 points out of a playoff spot, but their next 7 games are at home over the next 2 weeks. And of those 7 games, when you just look at the records of the teams they're playing, they should win on paper for them for sure. They should win tonight. They should beat Detroit. They should beat New Jersey, although they've had trouble with New Jersey. And they should beat Buffalo. Then the 3 good teams that they're playing against are Washington on Friday night, Tampa on Sunday night, and then Calgary next Saturday. So again, 3 stronger teams, Washington, Tampa, Calgary. 4 weaker teams in Montreal, Detroit, New Jersey, and Buffalo. So if you just go by numbers or paper or whatever you want to say, the Canucks should go at least 4-3. We know they got to go at least 4-2-1 or 5-2 to really keep pace in their playoff race, a playoff race that is still looking unlikely. But this is my point. If the Canucks win 6 out of 7, if they get 11, 12, or 13 or 14 points, then they're going to be basically, I think, tied for a playoff spot after these 2 weeks when the trade deadline kicks in. So I think it's not hyperbole when you say that this is going to make or break the season. And you're going to say, of course, Clay, because we're only 6 weeks out from the end of the season. I get that. We're 2 weeks out from the trade deadline. Again, that happens on March 21st, right after this 7-game homestand. But I could see Jim Rutherford, I could see Patrick Allvin not making any major moves before the trade deadline, because especially if this team wins the first 3 or 4 of this homestand, because they've always said they want to give this team a chance to win. And as much as, yes, you could probably get more for JT Miller if you trade him before this trade deadline, i.e. 2 playoff runs for the receiving team. There's also, you don't have to, because you have him under contract for another year. You can wait till the summer, and you can do it around draft time. You can do it when there's 31 suitors as opposed to the 16 playoff teams. So you can double the field, so to speak. Yes, you lose a little bit of value, but it buys you more time to actually negotiate with JT Miller and sit down with him and see if he actually wants to stay. Brock Besser's a different situation. He's an RFA. Horvat's in the same situation as Miller. The only UFA that you really got to make a decision on this trade deadline is Tyler Mott. As I've talked about, he's very good, but you can also replace him and get someone just as good for the amount of money that he'll want to make going forward. So I think that's the interesting thing to look at over the next 2 weeks. And again, it starts with Montreal tonight. Look at the Canucks. Under Bruce Boudreau, they're 20 wins, 8 losses, and 4 extra time losses. So in terms of looking at 500, you swipe away those 4 losses. They're 20-8. They're 12 games over 500 under Bruce Boudreau. And remember, they started 8-0-1, and then they lost 3 against Carolina, Tampa, and Washington and Florida. But then, since then, if you take away those three losses, and after that 8, then the Canucks still have gone 12-5-3 after those 3. So they started 8-0-1. You take away those 3 losses, they've gone 12-5-3. So, of course, 8 games over 500 before those 3 losses, then 12-5-3, another 7 games. So 8 plus 7 is 15 minus the 3 losses. That's how they're 12 games over 500. So I heard Ian McIntyre talk about this morning. You don't say that the 8-0-1 was the anomaly. You actually say that those 3 losses were the anomaly, because before that, 8-0-1, 8 games over 500. After that, 12-5-3, 7 games over 500. So take away those 3 losses against the 3 best teams in the league, the Canucks are 15 games over 500 under Bruce Boudreau. And that's why people are excited. That's why they think that this team can still push for the playoffs. I've always said, my heart says yes, my head says no, but these 2 weeks are going to go a long way to determine if my head kind of goes closer to my heart. And it all starts tonight against the Montreal Canadiens. So score prediction. Well, Montreal's been scoring quite a bit. Vancouver's been scoring quite a bit. I'm going 5-2 Vancouver. I think they kind of end Montreal's hot streak. So let's go 5-2 Vancouver, and let's say Petey gets the first goal for the Canucks tonight. So leave me your score prediction, and leave me your prediction of first Canucks goal scorer in the comments below. It's Wednesday morning, so I'll give you my bowling recap after I do my goodbyes. So shout out to Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. Use the link in my video descriptions. Shout out to Advanced City Experts Real Estate Group. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Thank you to legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame members Jens 95, Sim Alexander, Chris Seifert, Adam Broomfield, Shannon Hollingworth, HSM Fangirl Gaming, Smooth Groove, and Carol Boverlander. Did I do that right? Let me try that again. Jens 95, Sim Alexander, Chris Seifert, Adam Broomfield, Shannon Hollingworth, HSM Fangirl Gaming, Smooth Groove, and Carol Bovenlander. Thanks for your support as always, and thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You're listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos, or the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Okay, bowling update. You know how the best is when you play well and the team plays well? The worst is when you play poorly and the team plays poorly. And then sometimes you play well and the team plays poorly, and other times you play poorly and the team plays well. Well, last night was a time where I played well, but the team played poorly. So we only got 18 out of 50 points. But I swept my opponent. I didn't bowl amazing. He didn't bowl amazing. I was very consistent. A 174 average, so I had a 176, a 166, a 185, and a 174 or whatever. So all my scores were in the 160 to 180 range. Therefore, I ended up with 695, which is a 173.5 average or something like that. So I averaged 174, and my opponent averaged about 164. So I beat him. He consistently got 160s and 170s. I got 170s and 180s, and so that's why I beat him all 4 games. So 2 points per win, and then 2 points total. So I got all 10 of my points last night. Played pretty well, nothing too spectacular, but I didn't go into any donkey mode or anything, so I did fine. Then our second only won 1 of his 4 matches, and then lost total, so they got 2. And then our second played well, but the other second played very well as well. Then our third guy struggled a bit. Our captain, it's the first time he struggled all year, and he happened to be playing against one of the top 3 bowlers in the league, so he only won 1 of his 4 games as well, and obviously he didn't win total, so he got 2 points. So I got 10. Our second got 2. Our anchor got 2, so that's 14. And then of the 4 games, we only won 1 total, the first one. So that's another 4. And then we, 4 of the 20, 4, 4, 4, 4. And then total overall, which we didn't win. So 10, 2, 2, and 4 get you 18 out of 50. And if you made it this far, let me know in the comments below by simply saying sweep. Put down sweep in the comments. People wondering what we're talking about. But yes, sweep, because I did sweep my opponent last night. Okay, Canucks fans, as always, subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, become a member or upgrade if you'd like to, and leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Score prediction, first Canucks goal scorer. I will see you after the game for my post-game live stream. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Enjoy the day, enjoy the beautiful weather, enjoy the game. God bless, and go Canucks go.